Hi, Darren.
So we're back in the camper van. We just spent basically a day and a half with our friends from tour. Yesterday, Dave McCartney, an Irish dude, and Champ and I all went skiing on Cornet Peak. We did a beginner lesson and skied some bunny hills for a little while, and it was really fun, and the view was beautiful. Now we're headed from Glenarchy back down to Queenstown, where I'm going to pick up some grippy shoe thingies. And then we're going to head north for about 3 hours to the west coast. The hike I want to do is called the Copeland Track, but it's closed due to weather, and it might open tomorrow at 10 a.m., but we'll see. Otherwise, it's rainy down here. We have some cloud coverage for the first time. Really, we've been so lucky with the weather. It's supposed to be, I think, a little bit cloudy and rainy the rest of the time, which will make us ever more grateful to be in a camper van and not in the tent. Our other group, they split into two parts. Dave went back to go skiing on Cornet Peak today. I hope it's good up there. I bet you he's going to be skiing in the clouds. And then everybody else went down to Teano, which is a rough drive and very long. We did it just a couple days ago. But they're going to stay in Teano and then drive 2 hours north into the Milford Sound. But there was an avalanche there last night, and so the highway's actually closed. So the question now for them is, are they even going to be able to get to Milford Sound? You know, they're going to do a boat cruise out to the ocean and back, which sounds awesome. But if they don't clear the road from the avalanche, they're not going to get to go at all. But they're excited to even just to hang out down there and give it a go. And then also there's a beautiful lake down there, which there are lots of beautiful lakes down there. So that's good for them too.
Gary French's down there.
Gary French's down there, our head electrician. And so we're going to spend 2 days apart, and then we're going to meet everybody back at Fox Glacier. And some people are going skydiving, including that guy. I am not chicken.
Yeah.
I'll have a really great coffee date with Darren. And so that's the next leg of the journey. It's less planned than before. The cabin was beautiful and nice, and to be honest, we really enjoyed sleeping in a really big, comfortable bed. It was super warm. So, but now we're back in the camper van, and it's also nice to be back on our own grounds with all of our clothes and food and shelter with us. So I'm kind of happy to be on our way again.
Me too.
So onward. No snow chains required today.
Van. We just pull off on the side of the road and prepare snacks.
That's true. Today we are having a snack lunch, which will be a spinach salad with dressing and chips and hummus. When we want real food, we can stop and fire up the stove and reheat our Thai leftovers if we wish.
It's true. The back is a mess again.
Yes, it's true.
Oops.
And we're full of groceries for days and days, so we can live anywhere now.
The fridge is full.
The fridge is full.
And the secondary battery I've discovered is connected to the alternator because the charge was at 12 when we departed. And now it's at 13 and a half. So that's good.
It's a lot of spinach.
This is the view.
I don't think we want
I want all the spinach. Spinach salad time. Lots of clouds today. That's okay though.
We almost ate all of our spinach, baber.
Yeah. Finish it off when we pull over.
Okay, so today we woke up in Glenarchy here at the cabin, and we drove all the way down to Queenstown and past to Frankton, and then we're a little further and went up this by Cardrona ski hills, and now we're in Wanaka, which is very beautiful and very cloud covered, as you can see. And when we came earlier, the beginning of our trip, we, first night was at Lake Tekapo, and we came all the way down, and we actually came down here on Highway 8, so we've never seen what we've seen today so far. And the idea is to keep going north, and then we want to spend the night here at Haast Beach.
And perspective up here is Christchurch, where we started. We drove all the way down to there, and then we made this lower loop thing.
It's on the other side.
Yeah. Or loop.
We did this.
To Milford Sound and then back.
Our friends today are going from Glenorchy down to Teano. And then right in here there was an avalanche. So I don't know if they're going to be able to make it to Milford Sound at all, but they'll find out. They'll let us know.
Yep. So we're heading north to greener pastures. Lookout.
Sure, although I don't think we're going to be able to see too much. Let's at least stop and then it can assess.
Alright.
It's even on our side of the road.
What do you hear out there?
Smells good too. Give it a shot. Yes, why not? Any time is a good time for tea time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Walk 2 minutes.
Let's do it.
Fantail Falls.
Oh, there's a sidewalk.
Anything good?
Who talks about cars? Wow. They're afraid that waterfall's gonna get away.
Caged it in.
That's something else, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's coming through the... Wow. How crazy.
That's it. Oh, look at the waterfall on the other side. Cattle, stop. might be worth it.
It's an island out there.
There is. And water. Ocean.
Oh, there's quite a bit of industry type stuff over here. What is that? Alright. The lodge is to the right here. Turn right.
Right here?
Yeah.
Guest lodge and breakfast?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. No, I saw a sign for Holiday Park.
No, I think this is the lodge. We probably have to go down a little bit.
Yeah.
Hello, sheep. We're trying to get to the ocean. We've come across this guy, but we can't.
There's a staircase down behind him.
There is. We have to cross him. Should we challenge the white sheep?
Maybe he has what the deers have. What, can you leave? So now we're sleeping at Haast Beach Holiday Park, and it's out in the middle of nowhere, and there's not many people here, but it's nice. And we got in just as the sun was setting, which is usual for us. And we went and we were like, let's walk to the beach, because we're not that far from it. You could hear it roaring outside. And we couldn't figure it out because there's a big pasture and a bunch of course, it's been raining all day, so a bunch of standing water. And then we found kind of like a pseudo ladder, like two crossbeam 2x4s that were set. We were supposed to climb over a barbed wire fence and then walk to the beach that way. But again, it's dark and there's big pools of water. So we didn't actually make it to the beach tonight. But we reheated Thai from Queenstown and puttered around, and it's so warm right now. We have been in our sleeping bags the whole time, and this time I'm gonna try just the fleecy. And in times that have passed, Champ made a fort so we could just heat where we were sleeping with our small electric heater, and we really needed it. It was cold, but now it feels great. So
we actually turned it off.
yeah.
It's not even on right now.
And it's like what, like 45 degrees, you said?
Yeah, it's almost 50 outside.
It's almost 50. We could almost open the window.
I did, actually. I opened up this air vent up here.
But there's no parrots outside anymore.
Yeah, it's not scary.
There were parrots. But yeah, so I'm excited to be headed north. We're not headed south again. We're just north the whole trip. And we have the next 2 days. Initially, I had planned a big hiking trip going to a hut and going to hot springs. But since the snow and the rain have been, present, we're going to call... The trail I wanted to take is closed. So I'm supposed to call at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning and see if it is open again. So we'll see. And we found out our friends who are going to Milford Sound tomorrow, the highway to Milford Sound is closed to an avalanche. So I'll take the rain and flooding and taking day trips over avalanche zone anytime. So that's it. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.